Minutes ago, Governor Ron DeSantis took the oath of office, sworn in for his second term as the head of state. Governor's win over his Democratic challenger was the widest margin in Florida gubernatorial history in 40 years. There's been talk he is a favorite by the Republican Party to run for president in 2024, but DeSantis stated he remains focused on a second term as governor. Beside his wife, Casey, for the event, his children also there. News4JAX anchor and political reporter Kent Justice is in Tallahassee, joins us live. Kent. Kent, we're having some audio problems, so let's talk about the governor taking the oath of office. As I mentioned, he and his wife Casey were there before he took the oath of office. The lieutenant governor was sworn in. Typical pomp and circumstance. Governor said that he was focused on a second term as governor, and I think Kent can hear us now. Kent, it is no surprise that he didn't talk about, anything but the fact that he is focused on a second term there in Tallahassee.
Yeah, Bruce, one of the things that a little bit surprising, not entirely, but the ceremony we anticipated lining up so that he would swear in, take the oath right at noon. Instead, the whole thing's over about 10 minutes before then, because the governor during his speech was very focused on here's what we've achieved, here's what we're going to do again, and absolutely speaking to his supporters, cheering on the things that he's done. Let's go to what happened a few moments ago when he took the oath of office.
Taking the oath of office as the 46th governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis and First Lady Casey DeSantis, Madison, Mason, and Mamie DeSantis, administered by Chief Justice Carlos Muniz.
Please repeat after me. I, Ron DeSantis,
do
solemnly swear
that
I will support, protect, and defend
the
Constitution and government
of
the United States and of the state of Florida, that I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state, and that I will well and faithfully perform the duties of governor on which I am now about to enter. So help me God.
Thank you.
The cheers continued as the governor then went into his speech, and really this modeled a forecast or a vision for here's what I want to see in the next 4 years. He leaned into some of the successes that we've seen over the last 4 years from a conservative perspective, including saying tax breaks, increasing pay for educators, a bunch of different things, including maybe even what he plans to accomplish here in the coming 4 years. That was the emphasis of his speech. Live in Tallahassee, Kent Justice, Channel 4, the local station.
And Kent, while he did focus on an agenda for Florida, if you listen to some of the terminology, which I was very attuned to during the course of his inaugural speech, there were terms that were echoed during the last presidential campaign. Did you find that interesting?
So, Bruce, I know that the governor is very careful in how he speaks or what he communicates, and he has been very careful not to say, hey, yeah, I'm going to run for president. There's an expectation that that could happen often, and for months and months, we've seen comparisons between popularity to other candidates who may run for president and Governor DeSantis because of the popularity that he's gotten here and what he's done in these 4 years or what have you. But he has not said he's going to run. There are hints that that could be happening. There's an expectation that if he decides to do that, it wouldn't be announced until after the legislative session that runs from March through April and ends the beginning of May. Bruce?
All right, Ken, thank you very much.